Hi everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today is mail day, and we have got a pretty good-sized package here from the awesome Travis A. Once again, hitting us with a big RAK package here. Thank you so much, Travis, for sending this. I'm very excited to get into this thing. I tell you, this is, it feels like he kind of created the box or recut the box just so that it would fit the cards, because this feels solid. I mean, it feels really quite full. So we're going to carefully open this up, try not to damage anything that might be inside of it. I'm not quite sure what the best way to get into it. Looks like there's maybe a seam here. This is it. Anyway, Travis A has sent us packages many times before, and there's always awesome stuff within them. And Travis told me a little bit about what's in here. He said there were, I'm trying to remember now, I think he said that there were a bunch of cards, but there were 4 team bags of regular base set Orioles, and that I did not have to open those in the episode, but that the other stuff I should get into and open up. And this is a ridiculous amount of cards. This is just nuts. So I will pull all this out and then sort through it and see if I can make sense of exactly what Travis has sent us here. This is pretty crazy. All right, I'm going to assume, though I do not know this, I'm going to assume that these for 1978, oh yeah, he's labeled them. All right, let's see. So that's base, and that's base, and that's base, and that's base too. 1978 Earl Weaver on the top of that, though. I mean, that's a pretty interesting base card package there. I don't think of 78s as just base cards. I mean, good heavens. All right, so then we'll start, if we get to it, we'll get to that top base package there, and then we got all of this back here. This is, that says Elf, right? Defect from packaging. That sounds cool. All right, so we're just going to get into this and see what is going on with all of these. I don't think we're going to get to any of those base team bags there, and that's just fine. All right, so this is random nonsense. That sounds like a great place to start. There's nothing I love more than some random nonsense in the mail. That is pretty spectacular. Once again, thanks to Travis A. for the awesomeness we are about to experience here. We start off with a mail-away card of Mike Greenwell from the Red Sox. Mike Greenwell, who I bought a lot of Mike Greenwell rookie cards back, and I think it was 87 was maybe his rookie year. I can't remember. It was in the mid to late 80s, and he was touted as this huge prospect. There were people in Boston who thought he was going to be like the next Ted Williams or something, and I thought, man, I'm going to stock up on his rookie cards. And it did not turn out that way, to say the least. Mike Greenwell was in the league for a while, but he never lived up to the hype, and I ended up with stacks of rookie cards. And that was really the last time I ever invested in a rookie like that, just buying, a lot of rookie cards like that. Never did that again, and I probably never will again. It's just not something I enjoy. Beautiful Dominators card here of Jose Ramirez. That is pretty sweet. Matt Stairs. Wow, this is a nice metal card there, too. Some very shiny cards in here that I know the pack opening machine will enjoy. Beautiful Ohtani opening day card there. Ohtani just got I think it was his first postseason win as a pitcher the other day, so that's pretty darn sweet. And we got some yellow bordered cards here from 2021. That is very neat. I don't know that I remember getting any yellow bordered cards in 2021. Some really cool stuff here. I really don't remember these. I'm not sure what I assume these were inserts. So I'm gonna have to ask him where all these yellow cards came from. I don't remember ever pulling those in 2021, but I could be wrong. Beautiful Acuna throwback card here on the 1986 design, and that is a really sweet card. That's definitely a PC card for me. Love that. That is a beautiful card. I always like the throwback designs, as you guys know. Heart of the City, Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman like King Kong looming over the Atlanta skyline. I like cards like that too. There was an insert that Topps did. This Topps Chrome. There was one that they did, I guess it was a couple years ago. They were called Titans, and they were giant guys standing astride the stadiums. I always like cards where the players look ginormous compared to like the city or landmarks or things like that. Always fun cards. Vladdy Jr., beautiful card there from Topps Chrome. That is Topps Chrome Platinum, as I recall. Really nice card there. I don't think I've seen that one. Deion Sanders, nice to see that. Oh, here we go. Now this is a 3000 Club George Brett card. These are such cool die cut cards. Always liked these. And the really cool thing that Fleer did when they issued these is you see these blank areas in the zeros. Well, some of these included relics in those blank areas of the zeros. You'd get a bat relic, you'd get a uniform relic, and the rarest one was a cap relic. So it'd be a swatch from the player's ball cap. So you know that ball caps are pretty small, so those were the most limited ones. There'd only be like 15 of those or something. And those are really tough to find today. Every now and then I see one come up online. I get excited about it. I don't think I have the Brett, so that is a really nice ad for me. And I know Travis A. collects George Brett too. In addition to all the Cardinals, he collects Brett. And that is really cool. Thank you so much for that, Travis. That's an awesome card. Freddie Freeman Bang card. Wow, that is awesome. Check that out. Those Bang cards are difficult to pull, to put it mildly. So that is a huge card there. Love that. And Unleashed, Jordan Alvarez, unleashing, I can't speak anymore. He's unleashing snakes and looks like lions and bears back there. He's got all kinds of wild creatures that Alvarez is unleashing. Colton Welker rated rookie, and that is a red parallel. Nice card there. Got an Ellie Dela Cruz rookie card. Very nice to get that. I do still collect Ellie Dela Cruz. I think he's just a dynamite player. I always enjoy watching Reds games just to see him. What is this? This is all etch? Is that what that is? All etch? I think that's what those are called. Tariq Skubal, former Cy Young Award winner. Very nice Topps Chrome card there. The blue Topps Chrome. Rafi on the purple 2021 Donruss there. Throwback design on there. I like that a lot. Gold medallion Brett Boone. Wow, that is going back. That is a Fleer Ultra Inserts, a die cut. You can see by the top there. Man, this is some... this was labeled like random stuff. This is some great random stuff. I mean, this is a whole ton of fun. Nick Gonzalez rated prospect card there on the silver foil parallel. I don't remember exactly what the foil is called. Carlos Lee, another Fleer Ultra Gold medallion die cut. That is really cool. Those are awesome cards. Love the die cut cards. Acuna on the all etch. That is sweet. I do not have that card. We'll add that to my PC, no question. Jackson Merrill, beautiful Future Stars card there. That is fantastic. And Tatis and Jackson Merrill on the all etch cards. Those are beautiful cards. And, you know, the ones that I may not collect, I know my son is going to get way into because they're really sparkly and neat. So I'm going to just kind of do these in no particular order, just kind of going by whatever order I pulled them out of the box. And this one has a note on the front as well that this has a defect from packaging. So I think I know what this defect is, and I have a few cards like this as well. This is a card. I'll see if I can get my camera to show you the ridges in this card. See if you can see that there. Right there, you can kind of see them. And that is because the card slipped down to where the pack was sealed, and so the pack got sealed onto the card. Now, because the card was glossy, the pack didn't seal onto the card, but those ridges that are supposed to seal the pack also hit the card there. That is a really cool error. I do love miscuts and error cards and things like that, so that is a great addition to my PC. This one says blue camo variant, ? So I'm curious to see this one too. Wow, that is I guess that's some sort of, that is weird. I'm not an expert in these foil parallels and all the different versions, but that is definitely one I have not seen. It does look like a blue camo card there. That is wild. Can't wait to show my son that one. He's going to be thrilled to see that. Then we got a very cool throwback Cal Raleigh rookie. I can't believe that you sent me this, Travis. That is a sweet card on the 1987 design, a rookie card from 2022 Cal Raleigh. Of course, just tremendous season, greatest home run season by a catcher in Major League history, and just fantastic to see this card. I can't believe you sent me that. That is a really, really nice card. Thank you, Travis. That is awesome. Acuna rookie card here, and that is a big league. I believe that is a gold parallel on the big league there. That is an amazing card too. Good heavens. That is an awesome rookie card of Acuna that I definitely do not have. Beautiful card. Love that card. And then Rocky Sasaki. Very nice to see that one. That's this year's Heritage. Still waiting for Heritage High Number Series to come out. Cannot wait to get into more of this year's Heritage in the 1976 design. Great rookie card of that young pitcher. That is awesome. Now this one also has a note on the front. It says Elf. Don't know what is going on there, but we will find out together. I am assuming that this... Oh yeah, this does have an elf on it. All right, I have never noticed that before. Get the camera to play nice on this. Ellie Dela Cruz, and this is a rookie card as well. And it does indeed have an elf on it. There we go. The elf is right there. Let's see if... get the glare out of there. There you can see it. I don't remember seeing an elf on any of these cards, so that is unusual. And then there's the regular one back there, the elfless regular card. That version you can see has no elf. This version has the elf. That is wild. I don't remember ever running across an elf variation on the holiday cards. Here's another variation on that. Wow, this is I believe these were the Mega Box exclusives, and they have kind of a fir tree, pine tree type of border there. Very nice to get that one. Another beautiful rookie card from Ellie Dela Cruz. Here we got Alcantara. Wow. Love these cards. These are just really cool Bowman Chrome cards that came out this year, or I think it was 2 years ago these came out. And just love the die cut. I like the pennant there. Just everything about this design. I think these are beautiful cards. Really happy to get another one of these. I don't think I have that one either, so that's a really cool card there. We get another Cal Raleigh, beautiful Future Stars card, and that is a regular Topps card, but a foil variation on that. That's an awesome card. Do not have that variation on there. And then a Stadium Club, beautiful Cal Raleigh card there. I'm not sure I have that one either. That is awesome. And this is a red variation. That is why I say I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. Those were tough pulls out of blaster boxes back in 2023, so that's a very nice card. Man, these are awesome. I cannot believe you sent me some of these cards, Travis. These are really sweet cards. Get into this. This is Dancer. Because when I see guys leaping and frolicking around the baseball diamond, I often talk about what kind of a situation may have caused them to do that. And there's Xander Bogaerts. He's looking very casual. I think that is a San Diego production of Rent that he was in there. And oh yeah, here we go. These guys, Minnesota Twins, definitely a Minnesota production of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. There's 3 of them on that card. So you can imagine what that production was like. Stephen Kwan, leaping. I think he's just stretching. He looks like he's just stretching, or maybe he's auditioning for Superman the Musical. I'm not sure what's going on there. Here we go. Ryan McMahon leaping across the diamond in Colorado through the snow, no less. So I'm assuming that he's doing some sort of musical Christmas carol there. Willie Randolph. Wow, that is a cool card. I don't think I've ever seen that card. That is a very neat card of Willie Randolph as a brewer. Very late in his career, he was a brewer. And there he is. It looks like he's sort of floating there. I think he's suspended. Maybe he's doing some sort of a Milwaukee production of Spider-Man the Musical, which lasted all of like 2 weeks on Broadway, I believe. And that it just looks like that player is like kicking the other player there. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Maybe that's some sort of strange workout or ritual that they perform in San Diego. I don't know what's happening there. There's Xander again, still in Rent. He's trying to perfect his move there. Dalton Varsho leaping against the wall. I always like when they put the part of the picture overlapping the text. That is always a pretty neat thing when they add that to the design. Wow, look at that. Mauricio Dubon, and he is certainly leaping there. That is a pretty awesome photo there. I like that with the scoreboard in the background. That is awesome. I think he must be in a Houston production of Oklahoma, perhaps, since they're neighbors there. Assuming that's what he's doing there. And Dansby Swanson in that classic Atlanta production of Paint Your Wagon. No question that's what he's doing there. He's getting ready to paint his wagon, whatever that might mean to you. You can kind of let yourself figure that out. This is for Julie and Average Joe. I'm going to save that because I don't want to ruin it for Julie or Average Joe. Julie Searle sends a lot of cards to this channel. Jules is such a wonderful person. I've actually got an envelope from her sitting here that I'm going to have to get to next week. And of course, Average Joe sends cards as well, and I send them cards, and I'll be sending those to them. I don't want to spoil what Travis has sent them, though, so it's a surprise for them. See what this one is. Random Nonsense top card funny name. I love the captions for these team bags. This is fantastic. Really enjoying this, Travis. This is really a good time. All right, so we got Dylan Dingler. There we go. Dylan Dingler from last year's Topps Chrome, and that's a rookie card of that alliterative and interestingly named player. I will not suggest what other career he might have when, if baseball doesn't work out for him. I'll just let you guys imagine. Wilson Contreras, rookie card there on the 1967 Topps design. Love that. That is really cool. I like that card a lot. And Rodri Munoz. Rodri Munoz. All right, well, there's another name that I will have to remember that I don't think I've run across before. This is the holiday parallel there for this player, too, so that's pretty darn cool. We got Riley Green, rookie card. Wow, that is a sweet card. I am collecting Riley Green, I have to say. Not because, I think, Riley Green's going to be the greatest player in history, but I just like watching him. He's a great defensive player. He's making awesome catches almost every game. Like, you can't get anything by this guy. Riley Green's just he's like Ellie De La Cruz. I just like watching them play. They're just so good. Can't help it. That is an awesome rookie card I did not have. Andrew Benintendi there. We get some of these very flashy foil cards that my son gets into. Big Fly, Cody Bellinger. Wow, that's a really cool insert there from Mosaic. That is a nice one. There's Benintendi again, but that one is blue and this one is green. I'm not sure which one. I don't understand the rarity levels of Mosaic by any stretch of the imagination. Anthony Rendon there. And Brandon Marsh's beard, as well as the rest of him right there. Nice rookie card of that player, Brandon Rogers. And Urias, former Cy Young Award winner as well there with the Dodgers. Some nice foil cards there. We get another bang card. This one of Jonathan India, former Rookie of the Year. Nice card to see there. And A. Hendrick for the Reds. I love those periodic table of the elements looking cards. Always enjoy those. I never seem to pull them, so I appreciate very much that Travis sends them to me. Mel Rojas, and that is an old Topps Finest card still with the coating on there. You can see the letters on there saying, you can peel this off if you want to, and nobody ever does, which is good. Vladdy Jr., beautiful purple parallel there from Diamond Kings. I do not have that and like that one a lot. And talk about great die cuts. These old Crown Pacific cards were fantastic for the die cuts right around the crown. That's Javi Lopez there. People talk one day he may get into the Hall. I don't know about that, but he was certainly a good player. Beautiful Alec Baum rookie card on the 1952 design. That is really sweet. I guess that was from Archives. I don't remember that card. That's a really cool card. We got more of these yellow 2021 cards. I'm going to have to ask Travis where these came from. That one's a Mookie Betts, which I do not have, so that's a nice one for my PC for sure. Some great cards there. And some more flashy, shiny foil cards here. We got Mike Soroka there on a trending card. I'm not sure what the hashtags are for. Is that I guess that's trending, like if it's hashtagged, it's a trending thing. I don't know. I really don't know how social media works, so you guys can tell me how that's supposed to work. And Nick Bolton there for the Chiefs. My son collects the Chiefs, so he will certainly enjoy that card, no question about it. All right, that one is for Jules and Joe. Let's get into this one here. This one does not have a caption to the team bag, but I see some very interesting stuff awaits us here. We got some cool Topps 206 cards. These are tough cards to find. I really like that one. That's a Fred Lynn card. Really nice old Fred Lynn when he was still with the Red Sox during his best years. That is awesome. O'Neill Cruz rookie card there. Topps 206. And Nico Horner. Nice Cubs card. And a beautiful Jackie Robinson. Wow, my son's going to love that. He has collected Jackie Robinson for a while, and he's going to be really into that. He loves the unusual cards as well, so I know he's going to be into that. We got a Ripken on top of the rest of this stack now. Very nice OPG Ripken. I think that's from 91. And Donruss 91 Ripken there. An 88 Ripken on Donruss as well. And then Mets leaping to celebrate Pete Alonso. I do not have that one, and I've started collecting Alonso lately. Tink Hence, there he is. Travis does send me Tink Hence cards because I am so just fascinated by his name, and I find that really, really interesting. Tink Hence, I don't know, but that's awesome. I don't have that one. Beautiful Prism card there. We got another, yes, another Alonso card here. Very nice to see that one. I don't think I have that one. My camera is Trying to get it to focus. There we go. Ooh, Alonso is excited there. Nice. Nice Ripken mini card from back in the day. I like that one. And a very cool Upper Deck Ripken in action card as well. Nice Pete Alonso in action card. The 1972 design, of course, that's from Heritage from a few years back. And there's another one of those Ripkens. Nice to see that. Wow, that is a blue color match parallel. Pete Alonso Topps Chrome Platinum. That is an awesome card. Man, that is such a beauty. Love that card. That is, and then there's the regular one behind it. That is really cool. Really like that blue parallel. That is sharp. Man, I do like the color match parallels, and that is a beauty there. Ripken Topps Big card. These came out back in the day. I think these were 92, something like that. Probably says on the back. No 88, so I was way off on that. We got an autograph card. You got to be kidding. Where did you get this? This is an autograph card of Tink Hence. That one is going on the back wall for sure. That is sweet. Oh, man. And that is an on-card auto, too. I'll let you have another look at that one. That is, I'm going to be the only person other than Tink Hence's parents who's excited about that card, but pretty into that. That is awesome. Definitely putting that on the back wall. That is a find there. Man, Travis, that is sweet. Thank you for sending me that. Wow, beautiful Mountcastle rookie card, and this is a Heritage insert there. They're sort of like milk cap or bottle cap cards, bubblegum cards there. That is it was an old bazooka thing, but I think they took the design from old milk caps from back in the days when I was but a lad. Really cool insert there. I like that one a lot, and do not have that for sure. Nice Ellie De La Cruz Pro debut card. That is a minor league card from the Dayton Dragons of Ellie De La Cruz. I definitely do not have that. I don't have any of his minor league cards, so that is a really nice addition to my PC. What a thoughtful card. All of these very thoughtful cards. I got one more stack to get through here, and these all feel like they're top loader cards, so look out. What do we got to find in here? We got Down East Wood Ducks of Luis Angel Acuna. That is a pretty sweet card. I just never seem to pick up minor league cards, so it's always cool when I get these. It's an anniversary card of Jace Young. That is sweet. This came out, these were kind of I guess a subset or an insert set that came out in Heritage this year. Those are cool cards. Thank you for that one. And this is an image variant. Not sure why it would be top loaded otherwise. Jordan Alvarez. I'll take that one out and see what the image is, because I don't know that I know what the image would be for this. Oh yeah, I think that is an image variant. I believe that is true. I don't think I've ever seen that card before, so that is pretty sweet image variant there. I'll put that aside and finish off with Luis Angel Acuna. Nice Bowman card of that young player there. And whoa, 1957 Sammy White. Wow, that is pretty darn sweet. Check that out. Thank you very much for that, Travis. That is awesome. Wow. I'll put that on the back wall too. I don't know anything about Sammy White, but what an amazing vintage card to receive. That is not often that I get 1957 cards in the mail, I'll tell you that. Another Luis Angel Acuna. This is a pro debut card of that player. Wow, this was, and I still have these base set Orioles to enjoy myself with. They're not on the camera. There they are. So I got a whole stack of stuff to go through on my own. That's going to be a big time fun for me. I'm going to enjoy that this evening, going through those. I cannot wait. Travis, thank you so much. This is, man, this was just so enjoyable. I love the randomness. I love the stuff that I collect, that you just kind of put in there. This is some great stuff. That Tink Hence autograph card is blowing my mind right now. That is awesome. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel today, you guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing this as much as I did. I'll be back tomorrow with something I'll be opening. I'm not sure what, but it's going to be a good time. We'll get into that then. And as always, happy collecting.